Hi Honors Geometry, it's Mrs. Deasing. Here's lesson number 2 for circles. This one, the rule is that if you have a radius to a tangent, we know they hit at 90 degrees. So the first question says, do we know that segment ST is tangent to circle P? In other words, is that a right angle? We know to check to see if it's a right triangle, we're going to use the converse of the Pythagorean theorem. So let's go ahead and try that. We're going to say, is 12 squared plus 35 squared equal to 37 squared? If it works, we know it's a right triangle, therefore it's tangent. So we have 12 squared, which is 144, plus 35 squared, which is 1225. Does that equal 37 squared, which is 1369? We end up with 1369 equals 1369. It works, therefore we know it's a right triangle. To answer their question, is ST tangent to circle P? The answer is yes. All right, same rule. We're going to say we know we have a radius to a tangent, so we know that's a right angle. And the question is, what's the length of the missing segment? So it looks like we're going to use good old Pythagorean theorem. If this radius is 6, we can also assume that this radius is 6. So the length of this whole segment is 12. So let's go ahead and use Pythagorean theorem. We're going to say 6.4 squared plus 12 squared gives us, we'll just call that x squared. So 6.4 squared gives us 40.96. 12 squared, 144 equals x squared. So 144 plus 40.96 is going to give us 184.96 equals x squared. Go ahead and square root both sides. It looks like our missing segment is the square root of 184.96, which is about 13.6. That seems like a reasonable answer. We knew it was going to be more than 12 because it's the hypotenuse. All right, last one, third example. Given a radius to a tangent, what's the value of x? So we're allowed to assume that this is a right angle. And then this is going to be our hypotenuse. The length of our hypotenuse is going to be 8 plus x, or x plus 8. Our two legs are x and 16, so we're going to use Pythagorean theorem again. We're going to say x squared plus 16 squared equals x plus 8 quantity squared. So we get x squared plus 16 squared, 256, equals, and remember to square that binomial, we got to FOIL it. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to FOIL x plus 8 times x plus 8. We'll do our first, gives us our x squared. Outside is 8x, inside is 8x. And our last is 64. So let's go ahead and put that back into our problem. So we get x squared plus 16x plus 64. I just combined my like terms together there. Oh, look at that. Our x squareds are going to cancel out. And then let's take 256 minus 64. 256 minus 64 gives us 192. Equals 16x. Divide each side by 16. It looks like the value of x for us is going to be 12. All right, go ahead on to Schoology, try the U-Tries, and then there is a review for this week. Hope you have a great week. Thank you.